Good Lord. I gotta show you this. Holy. Now that is a pine cone. Wow. That has got to be like a 3-pound pine cone. That is something else. That's crazy. Yes. Sap. Yeah, you hang that off your Christmas tree, it's gonna tip it over. Woo! I'm assuming that came off of this guy. Oh yeah. You can see him up there, the smaller ones. Nuts. I know I said that other one was big. Not even close. It's like a marble versus a softball. Whoa. There's another one. It's like a dinosaur egg. I know, it's stupid to get so excited about a pine cone, but man, I saw that in real life. It's like as big as my head, literally. Well, I found this little campsite in here. It's, I don't know, trail winds up and around that mountain and then comes down here and winds up there and goes that way. But some of these are cool little gems in here. That's a rock. Yeah, sweet. Never think something like this would be in the middle of this mangrove. Not bad. Not bad at all. It'll do. Get the tent set up and get off my feet. I think it did about 20 and a half today, so not bad. I'm feeling it. My legs are like, what the hell are you doing? Which is all right. That and my feet, they're definitely letting me know. It's about 6:30. I should probably be walking for another hour, but I'm gonna call it a day. Happiness. Little potatoes and what else? Whatever else I decide to dive into. But yep, got everything set up, bag and all that. Take it easy, and I'll see y'all in the morning. Got the nice water tanks here. Beautiful. Yeah, that was Mike's place. Pretty nice of those fellas to put those tanks there for us. Otherwise, this would be, I don't know, quite a few miles without water. So about 12 miles, 13 miles to the next source, I think. And not terribly hot yet, but it's getting there. Yeah, there's a good water source back there. Met Jans from Germany, Martin from Switzerland, I think Pete from Chicago, and Calendar from Yuma, Arizona, and Wyoming. So, bit of a mix. Good guys. Pretty funny. Everyone keeps asking me my start date, and when I tell them, they're like, no way. So, that makes me feel good. I still feel like I could be doing better for sure, but we'll see. I'm just trying not to overdo it. I found a wrap in a hiker box for my knee, so wrap that up and it's feeling way better. It's amazing what that wrap will do. One of the fun things you can do when you have too much water is spray it all over yourself. It's so nice. Got it all over my head, torso, pants. Whew. Breeze is wonderful now. Looks like this is our source of water. Not sketchy at all. Oh, baby, there is water in there for sure. Cool. Gonna get me some. Let's see, what do we got in this sand? That end is a no-go. Nice. Reach down to the scary hole and get the elixir of life. Sounds like a plan. There we go. Not too bad. A little murky, but filter's very clean. So, well, I'm trying to decide. I think the next water on the trail is like 18 miles, something like that. I have these two, and I have one about a liter. So that'd be 3 liters total, which is plenty for me for 18 miles. But I know a lot of people that would not be plenty for. Anyways, there's a hostel in like 5.5 miles, which is about 2 hours of walking for me, ish. And it is 3:30. I've done 16.5 today so far. So that put me at like 22 miles, which is pretty good. Might be worth stopping for, I'm not sure. Trying to decide before I carry all this water for no reason, you know? That's the dilemma. So, do I go to the hostel? Which is enticing. I think they do have food there, and that might seal the deal in my little head. Or I continue on down the trail for 20 miles. I'll probably camp in between here and the next water source. Let me think. All right, I thought about it for a minute, and I'm going to forego the hostel lazy fun time, as great as it sounds, and spend some more time probably in Idyllwild. Just more to do there, and of course, more food, good food, hot food, cheeseburger food. So it's my decision, and I'm sticking to it. Ooh, that guy, I could be wrong. That looks like a baby rattlesnake. Yeah, I'm thinking that is. I don't want to get too close. He's not coiled, but let's see. Sure's got the coloring. Don't know about the important part. scare you, dude. Just trying to get a picture of your tail. I don't know. Good to get him off the trail anyways, if it is. Those the little ones I heard are quite dangerous. Pretty cool. He didn't strike at my pole at all, so who knows? All right, we're calling it 22.2. Got the food bag out. Found my campsite, and that's as far as I made it. But let the wind die down. I'm in a place where I have service, so I checked the weather, and I think the wind is going to die down in an hour or two, so no rush. Should have a freaking awesome sunrise in the morning, probably from over that way, so should be a great night, and I'm gonna eat some food. Well, the wind's calmed down quite a bit. Just staring at the beautiful sunset here, so good day. I hurt like crazy. My ankles and my calves are just roasted. But we're just whipping them into shape. They'll get there. So I'll see y'all in the morning. I don't know if you can hear that Russian rave techno. But yeah, it's been going on all night. I had my earplugs in. So yeah, I couldn't hear much of it, but it's like psyops, man. It's like psychological warfare. I don't know if they're trying to piss their neighbors off, or if they're having a rave, or what's going on over there. It's kind of funny. I don't know if you'll be able to hear it. It's pretty subtle. This pillow amplifies it a lot because it's filled with air, and it's like a low, like, I don't even know how to do it. It's just it's fast paced. But anyways, good morning. Look what I just found. You know what that is? That's a tick. Ugh. Guess time to check. Kind of glad I put up my tent last night. Ugh, these things give me the heebie-jeebies. There you go. Tick Ski McGee. One less. You're welcome. Packed up, got everything. We're off. So long, techno rave. Sound like a pretty wild party. Should have been fun. Headed to the Paradise Valley Cafe this morning. I think it's like a mile. Maybe not even that off trail. So dumped my extra water that I carried here last night. That's okay. I want to carry it to the cafe. I'm sure they'll have water. I didn't realize that they were right on the side of the trail. So live and learn. No ticks on my body that I could see, which is good. Ugh, gross. By the way, I did some research last night, and that was definitely a baby Southern Pacific rattlesnake. It's pretty good looking too. It was a fine potential future instrument of death. That is the notorious cafe. About a mile off trail or so. Can't wait. Hopefully they have food. Oh, it's gonna be great. Alrighty, well, I am super fat and happy, so we can go back to a regular scheduled program now. Back to doing some hiking. That was a bit of a climb down. You can see all the fishies. Fish are in there, I believe, to maintain the ecosystem. They, I don't know, they eat algae and bugs and, you know, just kind of keeps the water in better condition. Pretty big little minnows in there, huh? Kind of funny. Well, got two nice little freaking holes in my bag. Hoping the gear aid tape will seal those up. I think this is some sort of poly something. I don't know what kind of material this is, but anyways, yeah, you can see when you squeeze her, she's got a nice hole. So unfortunate, but I think that tape will work. We'll see. Be a good test. If not, be ordering another bag. Not the end of the world. This is what my bag swung into on accident. So, and these are like needle point ends on these things. They don't take any pressure. They'll stab right into you. You can see you got to be careful on the trail because you brush your leg against them, and you get like 100 little pin pricks on your leg that start bleeding. So they're not messing around. That is a plant that says keep away. 6,700 feet. Up highest so far on trail, I think. Beautiful day. Nice and cool up here, a little breeze. Better than being down on the floor there, I can guarantee you that, at least right now. Oh, we have graduated to mountain forest with dirt. Yes, so awesome. Instead of granite sand. That stuff is abrasive and slippery, like little marbles. This is awesome up in here, about 7,015 feet and still going up. So I'm sure we'll get to a point where we go down to a road and then I'll be able to hitch into Idyllwild. Just found these raspberry bushes, but no luck yet. Still a little early. Nuts. Well, going down about 1,000 feet, I think. It's basically the first toe test, and I can feel it. Getting no nice hot toenails on the big toes, so I think I might stop and tighten my shoes and to keep the toes or the feet from sliding forward into the toe box and jamming my toe into the end of the shoe. One thing you can do, you just gotta be careful you don't tighten them too much. That can cause other problems. But get up here and maybe cinch them just a little bit. See if we can get that sensation to go away. San Jacinto. Well, that is, I think, Palm Springs, or whatever suburbs of Palm Springs. It might be to the left, but okay. Minus 800 feet to this spring. Oh, that's a long ways down here. Clear. This is way up and over the top of that where I gotta go back to, but yeah, well. You might get sick of seeing this, but this is freaking beautiful. These mountains are huge. All right. Pretty much no light to spare, but we made it. Let's see what we got here. With smaller space, cowboy camping there, no problem. This guy, I think there's one more trail over there. Yeah, pretty neat. I think this will probably do. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, I am beat. My feet hurt. What'd we do? 25.8 miles. Sleeping at about 7,000 feet. Almost 12 hours today. I am absolutely roasted, so I'm gonna try and have some fluids and call it an evening. Get some sleep. Well, good morning. A little windy up here, but reached the other side of the mountain where I can actually see it, which is sweet. So this is the side I've been hiking, and I'll show you the other side. This is the other side. Not quite as awesome, honestly. That side goes down a long way. It's pretty neat, but yeah, got everything loaded up. I had a Cliff Bar, wrapped my knee up, and I'm feeling okay now. This morning was a little rough. Just drained, you know. I'm ready for a zero. I can tell my body is, I have lost, I would bet 10 pounds at least. And I'm reaching the end of my energy levels here. I need a break. So the zero will be amazing. I can't tell you how excited I am for that. My trekking pole tips are doing pretty good. Hopefully you can see that. A lot of times you'll end up breaking the little tungsten out of there before they get rounded off like that, so I've been being careful. Another thing I noticed that was interesting is I have a nasty little sunburn right there where my glove pulls back and my watch band. It's pretty freaking red. You can tell. Hold on. Yeah, you can kind of see it. When I take my watch off, it's like a red stripe. So I've been trying to put sunscreen on that. Well, I was wondering if I was gonna see any snow. Not much. Everything else is pretty freaking dry, but yeah, that's cool. Nice. I'm about to go lay in that. It's warm. Whew. A nice little stream here. Get some water, I guess. About 6 miles out from town, so I'll just get a liter and probably chug half of it. Been out of water for a minute, so yeah, this is beautiful in here. Nice and shady, wooded, dirt, pretty flat. It's been a nice last hour or so. I could be wrong, but I think that's all cloud cover. Something rolling in. Kind of cool to see it from way up here. If that's the case, get in and take a zero and let that roll over. I'll be the luckiest person on the planet. I can't remember if I mentioned this already or not, but tightening up the shoes with this downhill stuff helped a ton. It really did the trick. Like, my big toenail was throbbing yesterday, and I can't even feel it now. So, oh, made it down to the parking lot. Pretty happening place down here. We'll see if anyone wants to give me a ride to town, or if we get a walk the next hour. We'll see. Well, made it into town. I'm gonna go find me a restaurant. And a gentleman named Tim, who from San Diego, gave me a ride. Always awesome. Thank you, Tim. And yeah, time to go find something to eat. Restore, rejuvenate a little bit. I just booked a room here. This is the Idyllwild Inn. Not at this location, but at their other one. And they gave me a great deal and a jacuzzi tub room and mini kitchen and everything. They were really cool about it. So I'm gonna head over and grab some pizza and then head down there and see my extravagant palace they gave me. Well, I may have overdone it, but it's gonna be good. Oh, well, here's the digs. Pretty nice little place. Got fridge, nice bed, TV, coffee maker, microwave with coffee. So, it's pretty awesome. AC, which is definitely going to be utilized. And the almighty shower. I'm so happy to take a shower. But yeah, do some video editing. I have quite a bit of video to get done and take it easy and relax. Well, I just popped a blister underneath the callus on my foot right here. And it is very tender. Whew. And I'm definitely losing that toe now. But the big one seems to be okay still, which is good. But yeah, that guy's a goner. They even took my laundry in a bag and did it for me, which is pretty nice, pretty spoiled rotten, but I'll take it. Gotta get my sewing kit out and repair my repair. YouTube was fire. It's 5:30 in the morning. This is the second time I've woken up and had to eat. I'm so hungry. Gotta love it. Well, I swung my water bag here into a yucca on accident hiking back up the trail. Made a couple holes in it. Tiny ones, but holes nonetheless. So I'm gonna use some of that Terrade I use for my sleeping pad and put it on the inside, push it on there and see if it holds. It's been drying out all night. I've had a towel inside of it just shoved in there, and should be good to go as far as being able to be patched. So we'll see how it works. All right. Getting that in there without sticking it to anything was not easy, but luckily it has this opening so you can get your whole hand in there, and I think it's gonna work. This stuff's pretty sticky. All right, use my little kit. Sewed her back up. Good from far, far from good. One last night in town. Sure glad not to be having to hike up into that right now. Oh, this looks delicious. Oh, bacon cheeseburger. Should be awesome. Well, it is a cold, rainy day for sure. Yesterday I called and extended my room, and they gave me they didn't have any more regular rooms, and I was like, well, that sucks. And she's like, hold on, let me see. And so they gave me the suite for like $20 more. So got the jacuzzi tub and everything, the chicy bathroom, it's got fridge freezer on this one. Had nice coffee this morning, everything. It has let me turn this light on. It has like a whole living room, with leather-bound books, smells of rich mahogany. You know, all of the decorations and everything here. Pretty nice. And then the bedroom, pretty awesome too. It's got a private deck out here and everything. Pretty freaking awesome. 2 doors entrance. So yeah, I'm feeling pretty fancy. So I had a friend stay in another, I don't know, she's in like a mansion, so she said I could come stay with her this evening. She extended her stay as a smart person would do, and so we're gonna split the cost of that room. So we just get the smorgasbord of everything Idyllwild has to offer for hospitality this evening, or this weekend.